Hey guys, it's me, Christina. So I have a Friday Reads and a library haul. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the library haul because it's shorter. So I had books on hold. So I had Love Unscripted by Tina Reber, I think it's called, and this is a new adult book, and it's about this aimless movie star and a small town girl and a relationship that doesn't follow the script. So it just seems really cute and I cannot wait to read it. Then I got After the Woods by Kim Savage. And it says, when they found me alive after nearly 2 days, the reporter called it a miracle. And I'm thinking it's about a girl who's kidnapped. Yeah, she escaped the kidnapper who humped her and for 2 terrifying nights. And statistically speaking, girls like me don't come back when guys like Donald Jessup take us. So this sounds really intense, and I cannot wait to read it. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like this one, but it sounded cute or like weird. It says, who does she think she is? Annalise, audacious freshman year hookup with Cooper Franklin, has a trio of friends thirsting for revenge, so they catfish her. And yeah, so this just sounds really like interesting. Then I got First and Then by Emma Mills, and I forget what this one is about. Devin wouldn't change a thing. She's happy crushing on her best friend Cass and blissfully ignoring the future after high school, but the universe has other plans. Devin's cousin Foster, a social outlier with surprising talent and an attractive jock, first to her gym class and every other aspect of her life. I'm not really sure what this is about because it doesn't really say. Did I want to be friends? What I really wanted to do was kiss his face off and punch him in the arm and then kiss his face off some more. That wasn't quite an ideal friendship. This just sounds really cute. And then lastly, I got Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. When the darkest descend, her fate was sealed. And this sounds really interesting. And it's about 17 years ago, Eclipse cloaked the kingdom of Rolhek, I think, and an evil chancellor murders, and it just sounds really interesting, and I cannot wait to read it. So those were the library books I got, and now let's get to the books that I'm currently reading. So I'm reading November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and if you don't know what this is about, it's about this girl named Fallon, and she meets this guy named Ben, and he's an aspiring novelist, and they agreed to meet on November 9, and it's really interesting and cute, and I just love it, and I'm on page 101. I started Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and I am on page 19. I'm reading Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas, and I'm on page 17, and this one is a really interesting book. It is about these two boys, and they're best friends, but they can't meet because Ollie is allergic to electricity, and I cannot pronounce this kid's name. I think his name is Mortez, and he has a weak heart, but he has a pacemaker, so if it did meeting in real life, it could kill them. Instead, they write letters. Ever optimistic Ollie secludes in the forest, which leaves him hungry for the world. Mortez, caught in the chronic gloom, would be fine with the city if only there were no people in it. Despite these differences, they develop a fierce bond that becomes a lifeline during dark times. As Ollie falls for a girl he can never be with, and Mortez deals with bullying, set on destroying him. For once, they both feel bigger than their shortcomings. But when secrets that keep each other emerge, Ollie and Mortez find themselves farther apart than they ever before. It's their bond strong enough to overcome this new terrible distance. And it's told in their letters. So you get Ollie and Mortez's letters to each other. And it's really interesting and I really like it. And so I finally finished Clockwork Princess today, and it was beautiful. I cried. It took me forever to finish, but it was so worth it. It was so beautiful. So I'm starting City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, and I'm not even that far into it. I'm just on page 13, and I already have flags because it's just so funny and just I love it. Then I started A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab, and it's really good. It's about this guy named Cal, and he's the last traveler as a magician to travel between parallel universes. So there's Grey London, dirty and boring without magic, with a mad king. Red London, where there is life, magic, and Cal was raised along with, I think his name, the Rye, I think his name is, heir to flourish the Empire. White London, a place where people fight, control magic, and magic fights back, and black magic, but no one speaks of that now. And he is a red traveler and an ambassador of the Marash Empire, carrying monthly correspondence between the worlds of each London. Unofficially, Kel is a smuggler, serving people willing to pay for even the smallest glimpse of the world they'll never see. And it's a hobby with dangerous consequences. Fleeing to Grey London, Kel runs into Delilah, a cat purse with a lofty aspiration. She robs him, then saves him from a deadly enemy. Now, it's really good so far. I'm only on chapter 2 and I'm on page 23, and it's really good. I'm reading Pucked Over by Helena Hunting. This is the third book in the Puck series, I think it's called, and it's really good so far. And I started this book called Kill the Boy Band. Now, I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. It's entertaining, but I just don't know. I'm on page 71, and it's about these girls, these friends, and they're obsessed with this boy band, and they end up kidnapping one of them, but it's the one no one likes. And so yeah, this should be an interesting book. So those were all the books that I'm currently reading, other than Fallen Kingdoms, which I really need to finish because I'm enjoying it, but I'm just it takes a while for me to get into fantasy books. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Happy reading. Bye, guys.